Daily Mass Readings. August 2, 2019. Week 17. Friday. First reading. Leviticus chapter 23 verse 1 and 4-11. Sacred festivals of Paschal, Pentecost, Atonement and Tabernacles. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "These are the appointed festivals of the Lord, the holy convocations, which you shall celebrate at the time appointed for them. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at twilight, there shall be a Passover offering to the Lord. And on the 15th day of the same month is the festival of unleavened bread to the Lord. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall have a holy convocation. You shall not work at your occupations. For 7 days you shall present the Lord's offerings by fire. On the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation. You shall not work at your occupations." The Lord spoke to Moses, "Speak to the people of Israel and say to them, when you enter the land that I am giving you and you reap its harvest, you shall bring the sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest to the priest. He shall raise the sheaf before the Lord, that you may find acceptance. On the day after the Sabbath the priest shall raise it. And from the day after the Sabbath, from the day on which you bring the sheaf of the elevation offering, you shall count off 7 weeks. They shall be complete. You shall count until the day after the 7th Sabbath, 50 days. Then you shall present an offering of new grain to the Lord. Speak to the people of Israel, saying, on the 15th day of the 7th month, and lasting 7 days, there shall be the festival of booths to the Lord. The first day shall be a holy convocation. You shall not work at your occupations. 7 days you shall present the Lord's offerings by fire. On the 8th day you shall observe a holy convocation and present the Lord's offerings by fire. It is a solemn assembly. You shall not work at your occupations. These are the appointed festivals of the Lord, which you shall celebrate as times of holy convocation, for presenting to the Lord offerings by fire, burnt offerings and grain offerings, sacrifices and drink offerings, each on its proper day." Responsorial Psalm. Psalms chapter 80 verse 3-6 and 10-11. Response. Sing with joy to God our help. Raise a song and sound the timbrel, the sweet-sounding harp and the lute. Blow the trumpet at the new moon, when the moon is full, on our feast. Response. Sing with joy to God our help. For this is Israel's law, a command of the God of Jacob. He imposed it as a rule on Joseph, when he went out against the land of Egypt. Response. Sing with joy to God our help. Let there be no foreign god among you, no worship of an alien god. I am the Lord your God, who brought you from the land of Egypt. Response. Sing with joy to God our help. Gospel reading. Matthew chapter 13 verse 54-58. The people of Nazareth reject Jesus, and he could work few miracles there. Jesus came to his hometown and began to teach the people in their synagogue, so that they were astounded and said, Where did this man get wisdom and these deeds of power? Is not the carpenter's son? His mother called Mary? Our brothers James, Joseph, Simon, Judas? All sisters with us? Then this? They took offense at him. But Jesus said to them, prophets without honor except in their own country house. He do many power there, because unbelief.